making?
I'm going to grill the prawns. Today I'm cooking Mexican grilled prawns with a caramelized pineapple salsa. I'm really, really happy because I know this flavors really well.
My name's Diana. I'm an accountant and I'm from Melbourne. I grew up in Malaysia and I moved to Australia about 10 years ago. My love of food definitely comes from both my parents, mum and dad. They're still in Malaysia. No. Hi. Having no family here definitely makes me miss them more. Mum, she cooked a lot of traditional Malaysian dishes, but also she used to cook a lot of different styles and different cuisines, so Spanish, Mexican. I love Mexican food because it's fresh, it's packed full of flavor, and it just reminds me of Mum cooking for all of us, which is why I decided to go with this dish. I'm hoping to get my dish tasted today. It's hard to stand out. 5 out of 23, it's really hard, but I'm hoping Matt, Gary and George see the freshness and the creativity in my dish. I really want that advantage in the next challenge.
Diana! All right.
So I've done grilled prawns with Parmesan tuile, caramelized pineapple salsa, and a anchovy and prawn head creamy sauce.
I thought the Parmesan was going to clash with the prawn, but it works really well. Because you've brought the funkiness up, that sauce there's got so much crustacean flavour.
It's not what I expected. I thought I was just going to kind of fork around this little salady dish. But in fact, as a taco or little tostadita, it's delicious.
Diana, well done. Nice work.
Nice start.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you.
It's just a massive boost of confidence. I think if you get your dish tasted, it's pretty good. Oh, thanks, babe.
Get in there, let's get these ideas out.
Today we need to cook 2 pizzas, 1 pasta and a dessert. The first thing we do is make a plan.
Pasta ideas.
Pasta ideas. Arrabbiata, something spicy, something tomatoey, simple.
Yeah,
simple arrabbiata.
A lot's at stake here, so our menu has to step up to Johnny's reputation. Something else.
What about a seafood pizza?
Okay, what about prawn? Yep. Okay, so we're happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Johnny has said that his toppings are usually very simple, but we want this to taste good as well. So we've decided that our first pizza is going to be chili and garlic prawns with mozzarella. The second pizza is going to be pancetta with mozzarella, fresh rocket leaves, and a balsamic glaze. For the desserts, we're going to have like a play on tiramisu.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Well done.
There's a lot of pressure being captain. You don't want to lose, but I'm just going to give it my absolute best. What we have is this, right? So pizza on pancetta. We need that balsamic reduction thing. Ben and Trent are done with their pizza doughs, so I get them to start cracking on the toppings to go on the pizza.
So do you want me to cut some more chilies?
I need mozzarella and chili.
Mozzarella and chili, okay,
yeah,
cool.
and put it all there, yeah? So you know with the mozzarella, just slice it so it's like thin.
We've got a bunch of toppings to get prepped for each pizza, and both are going to need mozzarella, so I get straight onto that.
Is that good, chef? Right, this buffalo and this fruity latte. Now, I'm going to give you a bit of a tip, right?
Yep.
So buffalo releases a little bit more liquid. Fruity latte doesn't. So do you want something that's going to be a little bit more soupy on the pizza, or do you want something that's going to be quite set?
Yeah.
Right? So you got to work that one out.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, you got the balsamic reduction, so I don't know if you want to use a running one.
So think about your pizza.
Yep.
Think about
Yep.
your pizza, and then you got to work out which mozzarella you're going to use, yeah?
Cool. Yes,
okay?
thanks, chef.
Which is the other mozzarella? Okay, so the prawns are pretty dry.
Yeah.
So I reckon we use this one for the prawns and this one for the... Or do you reckon we just use the one?
Hey, it's your call.
Worried without a soft cheese that the prawn pizza might be too dry.
Is that got the caramelised reduction going on top?
No, that's with the pancetta.
So this is going to be crazy enough without using 2 different cheeses. We're just going to have to run with that wet cheese and just be really careful not to leave it too long in the oven during service time.
Okay, yep, let's do it.
Oh, here we go. Look at that. Oh, that's good.
Thank
Brilliant. What do you reckon? chili and garlic prawn pizza. That was the first one. So the second one is pancetta mozzarella, rocket, and balsamic. First impressions?
Maybe not quite as much puff in the dough as the red team got, which is, you know, again, a key thing about the pizzas here at Grady.
Actually, now looking at it, it's the only odd thing, isn't it? See how wet it is in the middle there?
It's really wet.
It's not quite right, is it?
Yum. Great flavour, but it's wet. Like, it's really wet.
Yeah, look, you know what they've done? They've got two ingredients that are wet. They've got the fresh mozzarella, and that by nature, it just will, especially if you overcook it too, it just weeps all of that moisture. And then they put balsamic on. So really, I mean, look, that's a big problem for me. Could put the green team in a little bit of trouble if there's any more mistakes on the menu.
Good job. It's beautiful. It looks beautiful. Looks really saucy. Woo! Saucy! I need 5 more, yeah?
You ready to go? You ready to go after pastas?
Yes. That's for the 2. Done? Thank you.
Thank you. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Arrabbiata, so angry pasta. So we expect a nice hit of chili, some good chunks of suppressor salami, and a lovely bright tomato sauce.
I'll tell you what, the tomato sauce is bright and pasta looks good too.
Oh,
Yum.
that's amazing.
Bit of a chili hit.
Yum. Love it. Delicious.
It's not hard to keep us happy, is it?
No, that pasta is, you know, as good as any you'd find in a great restaurant in Italy. It's a really, really, really delicious bowl of pasta. Top notch.
There you go. That's, I'm so happy with that. Great tomato sauce, lots of flavour, nice chili hit.
Amazing.
That's what it's all about. You know, just simplicity and all about punch of flavour.
You know, I didn't think an angry pasta would make us this happy.
Yeah.
It certainly made us happy.
Really gorgeous. Can I get another bowl?
Team, I need 6 desserts up.
6 desserts! Come on, guys! Let's move it! 2, 3, 2.
Don't yell numbers, show us.
Okay, 1, 2.
Brian's in his element. He absolutely loves desserts.
2 piles of crumb, chocolate.
Brian works like a machine, and he's also very vocal, which is great.
2 half strawberries, 3/4 strawberries, 2 raspberries. Let's get this going, let's go!
You got the production line going.
Got a production.
Well done, keep going.
These have to be perfect. No sloppy excuses.
We agreed as a team that we love the dessert, we love the way it looks, we love every element, and we're so proud of ourselves.
On you guys.
Good job!
Go, Green.
Beautiful. All right, I need another 5 more, and then we're done.
Yes, go.
So I'm hoping the judges love our take on a deconstructed tiramisu.
Thank you.
Well, look at that. It's not what I was expecting, but it's got mascarpone cheese mousse, coffee jelly, and masala with a rhubarb gel. I thought it was tiramisu.
Yeah, more like tiramisu what?
It's interesting, isn't it?
Oh, it looks
Presentation.
nice. Yeah.
Crumbly things, gel things, creamy things, little smears.
It's quite a nice step up from the kind of more home-style presentation of the pizzas and the pastas. I think that's really a question whether the flavours work together.
I like that jelly, it's nice.
Yeah, very good. That combination tastes exactly like a really good tiramisu. I love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
It's a clever modern version of tiramisu.
What makes that combination is the softness of that jelly.
Yeah, super tender.
So it's sort of in line with the cream. So when you get it, it's like, ooh, yum.
I think it's a delicious interpretation of tiramisu. You eat it in a different way. Tiramisu is very comfortable. This thing's got lots of little different dimensions to it, which I like.
It's really good to see. I mean, peeking through the window, I saw Brian was the sort of the man driving this dessert, and you can see in the
Makes
detail,
sense.
right? And good on him. I mean, he's worked seriously hard because there's a lot of components on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of work.
Great dessert from the green team.
Beautiful.
You just think we've tasted everything now, and I mean, I think overall they've done an amazing job.
Yeah.
First team challenge, 250 packs, Grady, Johnny DeFrancesco in the kitchen, and that ain't easy.
I have to say that I reckon that this is probably the best first team challenge that we've had. Normally, they are fish out of water, but these guys have done really, really well.
Well, we've tasted everything. It's going to be an interesting result.
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to be super, super close.
Oh, yeah. You also did a take on tiramisu, and the dish really captured the spirit and the flavour of tiramisu with that lovely, tender, intense coffee jelly, that great light mascarpone cream. And that, combined with the best pasta, makes you a shoo-in for the win. Green team,
I don't think I've screamed so loud ever in my life. The whole team just jumped and we started screaming. We were just so happy. I feel really sorry for the other team, but I'm relieved that we're not in elimination. Yeah, I'm going really well. Everything's on track. So my sable's in the oven, but I was looking at the time and I had to get it out. I shaped them and I just let it cool before I put it on the plate. I want to give as much time for myself to plate up because I just want to make it look really pretty. Next dish, Diana. Feeling really confident, taking my dish up to the judges. I think the plate looks beautiful. Today I made strawberries and cream inspired by red roses.
Looks good, that.
oh, good colour.
Beautiful color.
Go.
Hello, you. Yeah. You know why that's really good? It's the best ice cream of the day. It's got the right amount of rose where it's not overpowering. And there's some familiar elements there of strawberries and cream. It's wonderful. Yeah. It's really wonderful.
Thank you.
For me, it's a symphony in my palate right now. It's like dancing.
Yeah, it's bright, it's colourful, it's clean, it's fragrant, it's floral. They talk about perfection being lots of little things done well, and that is perfection as far as I'm concerned.
Love it.
Thank you so much. It makes me so happy to know that Janice Wong loves my dish. So I'm hoping that I've done enough, that I'm in the top 3. But regardless of what happens, I'm really happy that I plated that up and they loved it.
Callan. Callan, you know you've done good. Well done, Callan.
Thank you.
Joining Callan is Sam. Well done.
Thanks, Matt.
Joining Callan and Sam in this week's Unity Challenge is Diana. Diana, Sam, Callan, cracking performance, great work.
Diana, how long to first dessert?
2 minutes, Shannon.
Plate up the dessert, I place some whey caramel on one side and some buckwheat on the other side. I then place a quenelle of rice pudding and quenelle of lemon verbena sorbet. Next, I add the crispy milk foam and a sprinkle of the lemon verbena powder on top.
Wow.
Good work, Daisy. Looks so good.
Oh my God, I've never worked so hard. This means too much to me, so I'm just pushing all the way. Service, please.
Looks beautiful, Daisy. Well done, Diana.
Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this is Diana's lemon verbena, whey caramel, greens and grain as the theme.
Pretty.
Really pretty. It's great.
It's very clever.
We talk about Ben bringing us a vegetable that we've not tasted before. This is a dish by Diana of a combination of flavours I've never had before.
Yeah.
And they are delicious. And new and creative and yum.
That puffed buckwheat, which is kind of buttery and sweet and tastes super toasty with the ice cream, is delicious.
Oh.
And the rice pudding adds a kind of a canvas against which to put all those flavours. So sophisticated, so clever, so darn delicious.
Oh, no. You know, I'm a funny old so-and-so sometimes, and milk skin, I'm just over it. But that, because it's been foamed up and it's puffy, so it's almost like the most amazing meringue in a sense, but very subtle. With the lemon verbena on it, boom.
That's top cooking after putting up the best savoury dish, in my opinion. I reckon she can just listen quietly and hear the finale calling.
I agree with you. Amazing stuff.
The person that put those two dishes up is the first person through to the grand finale, and that person is Diana. That main course was so ambitious, had so many elements. It was just so delicious. We loved absolutely everything. That was the most complete dish we've seen this year. There is nothing that we'd want you to change. That is amazing cooking. And then the dessert. Just had everything you'd want from a great modern dessert. Texture, flavour, invention, and downright deliciousness.
Well done, Lucy.
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you reckon?
I'm speechless for once. I can't believe it. Thank you so much.
You've cooked so well all through the competition, and today you did what we wanted you to do. You took it up to another notch. You put up 2 amazing plates of food for 25 people. That is no mean feat, and you were a rock star in the kitchen today. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Diana, congratulations. You're in our grand finale.
I'm being super careful not to drop any of these fruits. And then the stem on the pear breaks. I'm thinking, oh my God, could this get any worse?
30 seconds!
For the very last time, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll be all right. Don't worry. You'll be all right.
Feeling really emotional. It's just a sense of relief that everything's done. There's no more to do.
I definitely gave everything. I didn't stop for a second. I just kept going. And for that, I'm really proud.
I was so determined to finish that I had to hide all my emotions. Save the crying for later. No one else but Ben and I know how hard that was. No one could ask for more from either one of us today. We both gave it everything. I'm feeling overwhelmed. That was my last cook in the competition. I'm 3 points ahead of Ben, but I'm not sure how I've done. I'm keeping my fingers and toes crossed. It's all in the hands of the judges now.
Well, nothing left in the tank.
Definitely
Hardest thing
the
you've ever
hardest
done?
thing I've ever done. I feel so proud that I've managed to finish the dish, and obviously I'm feeling a bit emotional, but it was the last cook, it was everything, it was just emotions.
So proud of you.
Oh, thanks, George.
At the end of the cook, you showed us a side of you that was just incredibly beautiful, and it takes a brave person to be vulnerable, and we thank you.
Not only was that really challenging, but it was long. So you had to focus, and you did. Well done.
Thank you, Kirsten. That challenge has changed me. I've never been pushed so hard in my life. Loved every second of it. Wouldn't do it again, but loved every second of it.
That was incredible to watch. We wish you all the best. You have the advantage. You have the 3-point lead. We're going to taste to see if you've kept that.
Thanks, Ben.
OK, thank you.
Thank you.
Well done.
Kirsten, what do you think?
I think that they're pretty damn impressive.
I think they're amazing too.
I mean, there's some obvious little mistakes there.
There is.
She tried to make the Calvados liquid centres twice. That really set her behind.
That was a decision she made, and making that decision, I think, cost her
The detail.
finish and the detail on the fruit.
Yeah. It does look a little bit like this is a still life of fruit, watercolour that's been left in the rain. But I was also really impressed to see her go back and try to make that again.
Yeah.
Because she didn't want to give up. I think that was really impressive.
Let's cut them open and have a look inside.
That's that.
It's the chocolate.
Chocolate's really thick.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. That looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't got the liquid centre.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic.
Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Nice work.
I think she's got the flavours perfect. As we said, the chocolate's a little bit thick on the mandarin, but the flavours overall, perfect, spot on.
I love the fact there's a little bit of bite left both in the piece of pear and also the apple.
And cooked perfectly.
Absolutely. And I think what I'm most happy about is everything's really delicate. The coating of the fruits, for example, the pear and the apple, both really thin chocolate shell.
Yeah.
It does miss that pocket of Calvados liqueur.
Yeah.
Because that really sets up that apple. And I didn't get a lot of the mandarin flavour from that cream.
Yeah.
I think overall, that is absolutely
Amazing.
exceptional.
Yeah. Shall we score?
Welcome to the grand finale of MasterChef for 2017.
We started with 24 of the best amateur cooks in the country in our search for the one.
And what an epic challenge and a fitting end to what has been a tremendous year. Ben, Diana, Kirsten Tibbles set you an unforgettable pressure test. Boy, was it a nail biter. Unbelievable. One of you is about to be named Australia's MasterChef for 2017.
It's time to reveal the scores. After round 2, Ben, you're on 54 points. Diana, you were 3 points ahead on 57. In this round, there are 40 points up for grabs. Ben, let's reveal your scores first. Ben, an amazing performance. And that's why I gave you 9 out of 10.
Ben, I scored you 9 out of 10.
Ben, I scored your dish an 8 out of 10.
Ben, your fruits were the most lifelike. I scored them a 9 out of 10.
Ben, that means you scored 35 points out of a possible 40, and after round 3, that gives you a total of 89 points. So, Diana, you need 90 points to win. Let's see how you went. I scored your dish 8 out of 10.
Diana, I scored your dish 8 out of 10.
Diana, I scored you 8 out of 10.
Diana, that gives you a score of 81. You need a 9 or more from me to become Australia's next MasterChef. Diana, your apple and your pear both ate beautifully. I scored you 9 out of 10. Diana, that gives you a grand total of 90. You are Australia's MasterChef for 2017.
That means you've won $250,000. You get a monthly column in Australia's leading premium food magazine, Delicious. And most importantly, you've won the title of Australia's MasterChef. How does it feel?
It feels unreal. I can't believe this is just happening. It's been an incredible journey. I'm so proud of you, Ben. I don't know anyone who has worked harder than you in this whole competition. You're an incredible person.
Thanks. Diana, you've been the most consistent cook in the competition. What you can do with a few minutes with flavour is unbelievable, and I take my hat off to you.
Thanks, Ben.